What is black box testing? In black box testing, functionality of the software under test is checked without looking at the internal code structure, implementation details, or knowledge of the internal parts of the software. This type of testing is based entirely on the software requirements and specifications. Consider this black box. It can be any software system you want to test. For example, it can be an operating system like Windows, a website like Google, a database like Oracle, or even your own custom application. Under black box testing, you can test these applications just by focusing on the inputs and outputs without knowing their internal code implementation. Types of black box testing. There are many types of black box testing, but the following are the more prominent ones. Functional testing. This black box testing type is related to functional requirements of a system. It is done by software testers. Non-functional testing. This type of black box testing is not related to testing of a specific functionality, but non-functional requirements such as performance, scalability, and usability. Regression testing. Regression testing is done after code fixes, upgrades, or any other system maintenance activities to check that the new code has not affected the existing code. How to perform black box testing? Let's look at generic steps followed to carry out any type of black box testing. Initially, requirements and specifications of the system are examined. Tester chooses valid inputs, positive test case scenarios, to check whether the application under test processes them correctly. Also, some invalid inputs, negative test scenarios, are chosen to verify that the application or system under test is able to detect them. Testers determine expected output for all those inputs. Software tester creates test cases with selected inputs. These test cases are executed. Software tester compares the actual output with the expected outputs. Defects, if any, are fixed and retested. Tools for black box testing. Tools used for black box testing largely depends on the type of black box testing you are doing. For functional regression test, you can use QTP. For non-functional test, you can use load runner. Lastly, let's compare black box with white box testing. White box testing, which is usually unit testing, validates internal structure and working of your software code. But the main focus of black box testing is validation of your functional requirements. To conduct white box testing, knowledge of underlying programming language is essential. Currently, software systems use a variety of programming languages and technologies, and it's not possible to know all of them. Black box testing gives an abstraction from code and focuses testing effort on the software system behavior. Usually, software systems are not developed in a single chunk, but development is broken down in different modules. Black box testing facilitates testing communication amongst various modules via integration testing. In case you push code fixes in your live software system, a complete system check, black box regression checks, becomes essential. Though, white box testing has its own merits and helps detect many internal errors which may degrade system performance.